Okay, so I saw this recipe on TikTok and it was for making sheet pan eggs, and then you cook them in like a big sheet and then you can cut them into slices and put them on toast and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna try that. So I'm going to get some of my prep veggies from this week. I've got mushrooms, I've got bell pepper, I think, yes, and then carrots. We won't put that in there, but I'm gonna put these in there and then I'm gonna mix it with this last little bit of feta. Ignore my chicken snacks. I gotta take the chickens because we're swimming in eggs. So I thought this would be a good experiment. Sorry if you guys hear stuff in the background. People live here. So I'm just gonna take as many of these eggs. I think I ended up doing 6 of them. And if you are a backyard chicken owner, you know that you never break eggs into your thing you're cooking. You need to put it in a separate thing and smell it first, because you just never know, because chickens are crafty and sometimes they be hiding eggs in different places and then rolling them into other places. And if you've ever had a rotten egg, you don't want to experience that again. So anyway, and then I chopped up these veggies. Every week I bought one of these hotel pans, I think is what they're called. We went to a restaurant supply store and I just pick 2 veggies, and then I always do carrots, but I do 2 veggies a week and just pre-slice all of them for easy prep, because that's a big obstacle that I have, is if it is something I don't want to stop and do, I'm not going to do it. So I pre-cut some mushrooms and peppers this week, and then if I want a quick snack for Asa, I'll do carrots and peppers, or if I'm needing it for a dish or whatever, I have them prepped. Here I'm just doing basic seasonings. I did paprika, onion salt, garlic salt, Italian seasoning, salt. I did not do pepper because I don't like pepper. And then just a dash of milk. Oh, and that's minced onion. And then skibbity dooley squished it up. And I did it in the container of the feta because that's one less dish I gotta do, right? I'm just throwing this right in the garbage. And then it turned out really well. I was worried that the pieces were gonna all be in one section, because that has happened to me previously, but these dispersed nicely, and you'll see in a minute that it turned out really well. But I'm in my food prep phase because I want us to be eating better, but I am tired. I also recently I got diagnosed and am on medication for ADHD, so I am more motivated than I have been in the past. So that has been benefiting the whole house with me actually being able to get stuff done. So hopefully we're on the up and up on a lot of things. So I'm making some espresso because that's my fave. And then if you are an OG person, you're going to see me make the same coffee I've been making for like 10 years. But I've been using this stevia in the raw. I really like it. It's just sweet enough, but it doesn't taste like fake sugar, if that makes any sense. But here's my coffee and milk and stevia. And then, of course, your girl's going to go and get some whipped cream, because you cannot have coffee without whipped cream. And then you got to make it happy. You got to make a little happy coffee. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. So here is my sprinkles. Doesn't that look so happy? Okay. So I'm actually impressed. It smells really good. My mushrooms look like they cooked. Let's cut off the oven. So I'm going to let this cool a little. Wonder if it's stuck. Let's see. Oh, perilous journey. No, it didn't. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit, then I'm gonna slice it, then I'm gonna eat it in my mouth. Welcome to the chicken coop. I haven't collected eggs in a few days, so we had quite a lot. It's been raining all the time. There they are. Surprise! Don't know where my audio went, but here's a little garden tour. Here's all of our potatoes. I need to pick these flowers. I can't remember why, but my husband told me to. Here's our green beans. He put them on this, what is that called? It's it goes over the top, so it'll be like a tunnel when you walk through. Yay! These are all of our peppers. I've got all sorts of different ones. Banana peppers, peppers, lots of peppers. Some sage. I see some thyme. I can't remember what other kind of peppers we have. Lots. Corn. We've got some corn. Your girl loves corn. We've still got about 6 rows to plant, and we do not know what this grass is that's at the bottom, but it's so invasive we can't weed it, so we're just gonna hope for the best and hope that the corn is strong this year, can fight through. It's so thick. It's like hair. I don't spaghetti. Here's all our squashes. We got our first little squash blossom. Very cute, very exciting. Blueberries. Got a bunch of blueberries coming. Those are 6 bushes. We also planted some raspberries. You can't see them. Deer ate half of them. They'll probably die. Yep. We've got some mint. If you are not in the know, mint will invade everything. So you need to put it in a separate container or in its own bed by itself because it will just morph on everything. But I'm in my mint phase. I'm a little obsessed and I'm trying to get all the different flavors. So I have regular right now, chocolate and mojito, and I'm trying to get strawberry and orange. I'm gonna have like all the mints. Our plum tree is loaded this year. Got bugs on me. So I'm hoping to make lots of like plum sauce, other different things. Ooh, here's a really red one. That one looks like it's ready. I might come out here and pick some. Then we got apples coming. They'll be a little bit later in the summer, so they're really small. But apples, and then our other plum tree, she's also producing, and this is our sad plum tree. Like, she's always stubby and never really makes much. But I guess this year she's like, yes. But yeah, see, she's got like lots of usnea and stuff on her. I might come steal some of that too. This is a wild elderberry bush that I transplanted from a cutting that a friend of mine had. And it's huge, and it's like trying to take over. Like, don't plant these in front of your house if you steal them from nature. So I went and got a little basket, but these never ripen at the same time, but you know that they're ready if you just touch them. Boop, and then they fall right off. I hear you. But what I do is I freeze them, and then when I'm ready to make jam or whatever, they're ready. And I just defrost them and throw them in. So pretty. But you have to get them when you can, because the birds will just like sense that they're there and eat all of them, instead of just the ones that fall on the ground. In my next life, I want to come back as a spider in some kind of fruit tree. Like, it just seems like a good life. So I did gather some usnea. I got it off of this branch. This part of the tree is dead. Like, it's crispy. It just hasn't fallen yet. Like, it tries to make fruit and just can't. It's grasping for life. So anyway, I just took some from this branch. And I think I'm gonna try and make a tincture today. Seems like a good day for witchcraft. Here's my little yard haul. I love this basket. But see, we're like swimming in eggs. So many eggs. But don't think it's all aesthetic. I didn't do the dishes last night. It totally worked. I'm so excited. I'm gonna put this on a wrap, and breakfast is ready. So I've got my little wrap assembled. I used my homemade sun-dried tomato hummus, which is delicious. And some of these Mission Carb Balance tortillas. I get these because not only are they low calorie, but they have 17 grams of fiber, which is like already halfway to my daily goal. So this is probably pretty close, and it's only breakfast. So I always try and eat at least one of these in some way a day. You know, fiber, it's important. So I'm just gonna store them in this little container in the fridge, and we'll see how they keep for the rest of the week. They're still a little bit warm, so I'm gonna let them cool a little bit more. And I put parchment paper between, because I wasn't sure like if they would stick together, but I don't know if that's necessary. So experiments, but I'm very excited. This is delicious. Could be a game changer. The best part is cleanup is like nothing. So before we can feed all my kitchen experiments, we have to have a latte. So here's my sourdough starter, my ginger bug, and my usnea. My kitchen is just constantly an experiment. So I'm just covering this in some alcohol. If you are a prepper in any way, you should always just keep this around. So I have liquor for medicinal purposes, but isn't it pretty? Like, I almost just want to take a little shot. But anyway, you let this sit for a couple weeks and boop, boop, medicine. All right, so let's feed my sourdough starter. Whenever I'm going out of town, I just stick it in the fridge, and that's why you see the gray liquid on the top. That's just hooch. You just stir it in, and it gives your sourdough that strong sour flavor. But if you don't like it, you can pour it off. And she's already bubbly. She's like, thank you, I was starving. Because I don't think I've fed her in at least a week. And then I'm trying to do a ginger bug because I quit making kombucha. A kidney stone almost killed me in October, and I spent 2 weeks in the hospital, so I can't do tea. So I am trying ginger soda to do the probiotic drink situation. So I've been working on this ginger bug. She's got some fizzles. She's fizzling, but I just want to feed her for a couple more days before I try to make soda, because I had to put her in the fridge while I went camping. So I think she's asleep. So you just feed her with some ginger and sugar. What did I get you?
Candy.
I got Asa, when I went to Helen, I got him some old school candies, and these were delicious when Mommy was little. We used to eat these kind of things. Oh, we're hamming it up now. Okay, you want to show me how you eat it?
You bite this thing off.
Okay. What is that? Oh, it squirted out. It's okay.
Then you take the little juice inside and go and squeeze it.
Is it delish? So this is his new favorite candy. What's it made out of on the outside? Do you know?
Wax.
That's right. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and do not eat the wax.
That's right. You can chew it, but you gotta spit it out. This is where you'll find me from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. watching trash and cross-stitching and playing on my phone. This is my current project. But anyway, so I'm gonna have some relaxed time. The day, gosh, my fan is loud. The day is done. I am showered, ready to watch some trash, cross-stitch and marinate. But I hope you guys enjoyed this day in the life. I'm dipping my toe in. I don't know, I'm dipping my toe in. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe I'll see you in another one. Bye.